Hey guys, it's me, Gamer Laser You, and for today's video, I decided to revisit a game that I had played recently. It's called Splitgate Arena Warfare. It's a pretty good game, just came out very recently. It's free to play on Steam, so if you want to check it out, I'll have a link in the description. But I decided to play 3 games on this map, SAW Arena, on practice mode just to get a feel for how the game really works because I hadn't played it in a while and I had actually recently done an upgrade where it was my computer was a lot faster. So I also wanted to see how it performed on a way better system. So with that in mind, let's start with the first game. As you can see, I'm actually really bad at the first couple minutes of the game. Our team starts out with a lead, but we quickly lose that and gain that again because I keep charging in not knowing where they are and just keep spraying. I did have for the first match at least infinite ammo turned off, though I usually do play with it. I know it's not really good when I go back to multiplayer after playing a practice match, but I was doing it anyway. So for that just now I just died because the guy had a plasma rifle, which is slightly better than the assault rifle from what I've checked out. For the major part of this game, I got kills with the battle rifle, and actually for the most part of this video I got kills with the battle rifle. This is so just because I prefer the battle rifle. As a Halo player, I definitely do prefer the accuracy this gives me. However, for all those Halo players out there, this does get a kill with 3 headshots instead of 6. Another thing you may notice me doing is I keep like switching weapons, even like when I'm not doing anything. This is just because it keeps my focus in the game, even when there's nothing to do in the game, like when I'm looking for enemies. Sometimes that's bad though, because sometimes I just have my pistol out the second I fall upon some enemy, and I get slaughtered because I try to knock them out with my pistol, because I completely forget that I have the assault rifle in my hand. Here I just spawned, right next to where I died, so I was watching my teammate just finish them all off. I think the best part about Splitgate is it runs quite well even on a low-end system at 30 frames per second. This system it was running at 60, but the recording software didn't really capture that well. Alright, so another thing I noticed when I was playing is I never closed enemy portals. I would never throw like a grenade through. I would just see if anyone would pop out, and then I would just kill them through that. Though I think it would be a lot more efficient for me to actually close the portals instead of having to fall upon the same fate as I did here. The guy actually portaled out. I don't think you may have seen it because it might have been out of frame. But the guy portaled out, and I didn't notice until I died because there was a second guy, and I didn't notice him until he was dead. Another thing I noticed is the pistol is way, way, way too close to the Halo Magnum. Like the original CE Magnum. It does like so much damage per headshot. And the accuracy I got off of it was so good. As for sensitivity settings, I was playing on a relatively high sensitivity of 15 in-game and a 3200 DPI setting. It gave me a little bit less, it wasn't as good of a name, but I still was able to get some pretty cool kills where I snapped my gun around and I shot the guy. It was pretty good. Another thing I should mention is I do get around to using the sniper rifle in the second match. And the sniper rifle is just so satisfying just to get like a snipe off. Because of how fast-paced this game is, there's not necessarily any camping. I did try to camp in the second game, and the results weren't so good. Now, towards the end of this match, I did end up making some mistakes that almost cost me the game. Like, I did end up starting to charge a little bit more because we did have the advantage in terms of points. However, I didn't look around me, so I aimed for one guy, and I didn't notice that there were often like 2 or more people right next to me. I didn't notice until I was dead, and I got the chance to look around. Who killed me? Where did he go? And this time I just forgot that I had the assault rifle and I still got the kill. I mean, sometimes I get lucky with the assault rifle, like you just saw there. Again, I will say, the battle rifle is definitely my favorite gun in the game. If you see that kill right there, I just had to get him in the feet like 4 times and it still did tons of damage. Just popped around this corner, saw this guy, and finished him off. Most of the kills I get are again with the battle rifle. I don't think if the battle rifle was not in the game, I don't think I'd be as good as I am. I just realized that most of this video is just me praising the battle rifle, but and there we go. I got a win. It was a pretty quick victory because I did end up using the battle rifle a lot. Now, game 2 was a little bit more messy. We ended up starting off losing, and we were losing for pretty much half the match. I do always open with the same thing, charging in with the pistol, trying to get some kills that way. Sometimes I do, sometimes I get portaled behind, like that happened. And this match, the AI do get smarter, so second match, they started teleporting into our base. It was definitely frustrating. And another thing you might notice me do is I stay in this little loop. There's this little loop in the edge of the arena. And I just stay there because most of the people will be taking the loop to get up to the top. That's where the railgun spawns. So what I do is I try to stay as near as possible because in the end I might get some kills because everybody's going for the railgun. That guy. So for the second half of match 2, I did start jetpacking a lot more. That time I did freeze because for some reason I decided to clip something random. I don't know why I did, but I did. And one thing I realized with Splitgate is in SAW Arena, when you do get to the stairs, which you just saw me by, those stairs at the front part and getting you into the loop is where literally you just pop up on every single enemy's radar. So if you are, in fact, on that staircase, you'll get shot at from every direction and it's super frustrating. So what you probably have noticed is I've been either A, getting on the staircase and then jetpacking off, or hopping on the staircase like I did right now, and then going back down, or using the window right there. And this is when I pick up one of my favorite guns in the game, the shotgun. I don't really do much for the next 15-ish seconds, and then I get shot at. So I'm pretty good on health right now, so I start running around, take some damage. Now I'm low. I'm nervous, I'm scared, I might die with my favorite gun. So I hide, I let the guy come around, I see him, I coax him in. He just comes around the corner. He doesn't notice I have a shotgun, and all of a sudden, boom. It reminds me of the Halo 3 shotgun in a way. You get the right shot and they're dead. You don't get the right shot and you kind of are screwed because you didn't do any damage at all. And I think my favorite thing about this game is bullet magnetism. Like, it's not hard to aim at all. I just hit that guy with the one shot. He didn't even know I was behind him. And another thing I really like about Splitgate is the survivability of your character. Like, if you get shot, you're not gonna die the second you take damage. You can just literally just stay alive as long as you really need to. As long as you're not under constant fire, you'll be fine. Again, one of the shots that really makes the shotgun my favorite gun in the game. This time I picked up the railgun. The railgun is kind of like the Spartan laser if you've ever played Halo. But if you haven't, then it charges up and it pretty much destroys anything. This one time I got this insane snipe where I shot 2 guys through with it and I got the double kill. But that was pretty fun. And that time, I don't know why I decided to clip it, and I died. I think that's my main frustration. Like, with myself, honestly, I just clip way too much. So when the time comes to actually, like, start shooting again, it's too late by the time I get out of the clip menu. I
kind of dislike the assault rifle sometimes, though. Like, you take way too much damage from the other guy, and then you never get, like, the thing you need to get to... Wait, you never get the headshot sometimes. Because I guess this game's kind of like Halo in the sense that there is no, like, recoil. But there is some spray, and that kind of confuses you a little bit. Yay, shotgun. Got the double kill there. Hooray. And at this point in the game, I start going on an insane kill streak. Got that guy. Now if I get this next kill, I do get a kill streak. And I didn't get it. Never mind. My bad. You know, sometimes I do make recordings and then immediately are like, okay, is this going in the video or not? And it's kind of frustrating for me as a content creator, like, should I get this video in or not? Because sometimes you have some really cool moments in that clip, but that's about it. The thing is, I don't usually take clips when I need to, so when I do actually do something that's, like, cool in the game, I don't necessarily clip it. And it's frustrating, so, yeah, that's it. But then, yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. I just lost my train of thought there, but, yeah. This game is coming to a close. We're at 39, 40 kills. We have 10 kills to go. And in the next match, we'll have, just no narration. It's just going to be, like, music, and it's just going to be me playing. So, yeah. The next one's kind of be more of a compilation, really, but it's not, like, any clips. It's just a full game I played. This guy had a railgun. I finished him off quite simply. That was fun. And now I come around the corner. Drop it on this guy. I missed pretty much all of those and still got the kill. I don't know, like, some of the buttons in this game are kind of weird compared to, like, some traditional first-person shooters. Like, most people are used to F being melee and E to pick up, but since E and Q are used for portals, which I've actually not talked about at all in this video, but you've seen me use, and now you have F to pick up and C to melee, and it's super confusing because I used to use C to crouch, and it's just confuses me sometimes. Anyway, so we won that match, and now we're going to show you a game without narration.